Hello, everybody. I just got off work. I just want to get on here to talk about something a little bit. Have y'all ever worked with somebody that you don't trust, but they're cool? I mean, it's kind of like when you work with certain people, you kind of have to watch them because you can be doing your job better than them, right? But they've been there before, got trained before you, and then they see that you're starting to move past them a little bit, or they're starting to see that you know a little bit more than them. And then they be on your back too, kind of like everything you do is kind of like excuse me, it's kind of like back up a little bit. I know what I'm doing. It's like this one girl I work with. It's like every time I turn around, it's like worry about your own register. If I need help, I'll ask you for help. But she's always somewhere looking. I don't know why. It's like worry about what you're doing. If I need your help, I'll ask you for it. Or they say little things that you already know. I worked at this type of gas station three different times. They're all different. This one is more independent, but so I worked at all of them. It's stuff that I do know. And it's kind of like she's kind of always like, she's cool, but it's kind of like a nagging thing too. It's kind of like where I work at now, okay, the job I got, whatever you need, let's say you're broke and you don't get paid till next week because we get paid every week. What he does, he takes it out of your check. So I was off, right? I've seen this happen a few times. I was off, but I had to wait for the bus for like 2 hours. That's another story. But anyway, when I would get stuff, she'd be like, I don't want my joint to be short. But I'm kind of like, I'm pretty sure that because everybody gets stuff. If you bring up a receipt and you work in the store, you ring it up on the door, it's going to be short. He's the owner, so he can go back and look at the receipt to say, okay, I got to take this out of his check next week. I kept trying to explain that to her. She knows this, but sometimes I think people do stuff just to get a reaction out of you. She know damn well, like, if we bring up something that we want, but we don't pay for it till next week, our tour is going to be short, but it's really not short because he's going to take it out next week. Every time we work, I'm pretty sure he's going to check that. I mean, it's common sense. If he wants us to ring this stuff up on our drawers, let's say if I get something like that come to like $40, the drawer's gonna be $40 short. But if you staple a receipt to your time card like we do, he can see where it came from. She know that too. I think sometimes people just do stuff because they think they know more than you sometimes. And the thing is, she come from Speedway. I worked at many other gas stations I'm talking about. I worked at plenty of them. They're all a little different. The paperwork is the same and everything. But other than that, I'm just gonna bring up stuff on my own drawer. Even though, okay, I can be off, but I gotta wait 2 hours, and it might be something I want. And then I tell her bring it up, and then I will staple it to my time card. Then she can tell me it's gonna be short and all that. See, I think she's confused because sometimes when your drawer is what it is, when we count our drawers down, they're supposed to be at 100, and we drop the rest. What she does is she's over drops her drawer be like 60, maybe 70, maybe $50, and a whole 100 ain't in there. It's really not short. She just overdropped. I think she's getting it confused. But sometimes we try to talk to people, and I've been working for a long time. People kind of don't listen because they understand the job a little bit better than you. The only thing she understands better than me, she know where certain swishers and shit is at that people smoke because it's all kind. And I have a hard time finding them because there's so many. That's the only thing more that she know more than me. But she be acting like she know everything more than me, and she don't. But I don't say anything because I'm about to start my fourth shift this week coming up. I don't say anything. I just ride it. I be getting pissed off, but I try not to get too mad at women. I try to, I just be letting her know, like, I got what I'm doing. Now, sometimes my looks, I don't know how my looks might look sometimes. I can't hide that. Now, I can't hide that, but I always keep it professional, though. This is more of when you work with people, when you start a job, whether you know the job or not, watch people. Because people act real cool in your face, and I'm definitely watching her. People act real cool in your face and all that, and they go back to the managers talking about you behind your back. That's why I made sure that I don't do anything. I'm not gonna do anything wrong anyway, but I definitely make sure that I'm not gonna do anything wrong so she can go back and tell anybody anything about me. Because that's what people do. You think they're cool with you and stuff. You be talking to them, and then the next minute, you're fired or getting rolled up about something and you don't know why. It's cool to speak to people at work and stuff. Keep the conversation cordial, but don't talk too much. I've been through it already, and I'm experienced at this to tell you this what I know. I don't have to be a professional to tell you when you working with somebody, watch your back. Watch what you're doing. Keep it meat. If you smoke weed, drink, do anything, don't tell nobody nothing you do, whether you do it at work or not. Even if they say they do it, don't tell nobody nothing, because guess what? What they do is they turn everything around on you and make you look bad, whether you did it at work or not. Have I done stuff at work in my past? Yes. Other people has too. But what they do is y'all can be doing the same thing, smoking, drinking, whatever. But guess what? If you're not thinking in time and a person really don't like you, they will turn everything around on you to where you get fired before you can say anything about anybody else. I went through this a few years ago. That's what's let me learn. Regardless how irritated I get at work, I ain't smoking at work, I ain't drinking, I ain't doing nothing. I did it in the past because I wasn't taking my medicine. Sometimes customers are irritating, especially when you work in the hood at certain gas stations. No offense, but it's true. Even places far, I worked on campus at OSU. Them college kids was irritating as shit too. So, it could kind of go hand in hand. But if you're going to do that kind of job, you just have to just do it. Just do it. You don't need anything to get by. And don't do it. Don't do anything anyway, because people will turn on you. Your whole family will turn. If your own family turn on you, what makes you think that other people won't turn on you? Because they will. They don't give a fuck about you because they don't. The only thing they worry about their job, just like I have mine. But see, stupid stuff I did in the past, I do stuff, I get asked by my manager, stuff like that. I'm the one, I don't know who did what. That's me. I don't know who. I can know they do everything. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Who? Maybe I heard that. Wait a minute, I ain't never heard that. What? They be like, are you sure, Kevin? I think, I don't know nothing. That was probably my mistake. Should I be an asshole telling on everybody too? I thought about it. Should I be that asshole? I figure if I always been that asshole like other people, I might have been farther in my life than I am. But I'm a good person. And I know something good is going to come for me eventually in my life, hopefully before I turn 50. I hope that my life turn around, but I'm going to keep staying the person that I am. I don't have to sabotage anybody to make it like other people have done me. So that's all I wanted to say. It is I think it's like 5 something in the morning. So I'm going to lay down, but I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit. And again, don't trust nobody at your job. Do your job, go home. Don't talk too much. Conversate. We don't want it to be boring now at work. I am, like when I work, I will try to talk to people and stuff, even though I'm not a real talkative person. I'll still try. Don't be all funny acting, but realize what you're doing and don't talk too much. All right, bye.